Hey guys, Morgan.
And Travis.
And we are Happily Ever Adventures, and we are staying at the Sandals, Montego Bay in Jamaica. And we just thought we would give you a tour of the resort. So follow us, come on along. So this is the main lobby area when you first pull in. You'll come in through here, there's a shuttle that'll take you, drop you off. Somebody will help you off the shuttle, you'll get a cool towel, and then they will take your bags, and then you're kind of free to explore. This particular resort has 12 restaurants and 6 bars that are available to use. So let's continue walking, follow me. Over here to my right is the resort shop. If you have anything that you need resort-wise as far as sunscreen or anything of that nature, they also have souvenir items like t-shirts and things like that that you can buy. If you follow me this way, so we actually were club level when we checked in. Club level, you get like a special area to check in at, which is this building right here.
The concierge. They're having a wedding over there. Oh, they just had the wedding over there.
Alright, so this is the concierge front desk where you can ask any questions you may have. There's also a photo area where you can look at all your photos.
It's called Epic.
And then the
Loyalty.
Yep.
You have one of the restaurants.
There's the Christmas Pub, one of the restaurants available on property.
Find the video?
Yeah, maybe.
Shout out.
All right. And then these are the public restrooms in the main lobby area. This is the place where you can book excursions. It's the main lobby bar. Restaurant. This is the one restaurant that we have not tried and will not be trying because we have a candlelight dinner tonight on the beach. So we did not get a chance to try that restaurant. And then over here on the bottom floor you have Orlando's, that's the restaurant, and then on the top floor is Cucina Romana, which is the Italian restaurant. I do have to say the Italian restaurant.
There's the bottom restaurant, Orlando's. The top restaurant is the Italian restaurant. Sometimes down here, where all these tables are, they have it too.
The bottom table is for, the bottom area is for Bayside. Bayside for breakfast is a buffet. Lunch is also a buffet, and dinner is a French cuisine restaurant. Buffet changes every day to a different type of cuisine, and then breakfast is relatively the same. You can sit outside or inside, and that, again, that restaurant is called Bayside. We sat outside for the French, and personally I did enjoy the French restaurant. I got the chicken cordon bleu, Travis got the lamb. Overall, that was pretty good. The Italian restaurant was probably one of my favorite foods thus far on property. It was a lasagna that was so good. Okay, and then again, this is the main bar, right by the pool, or by the ocean. Okay, we'll head on to the pool. Make sure you're not going too fast.
The little
Jamaican coffee area is early check-in for the French visit. Cafe. They have all sorts of gelato, ice cream, you can get milkshakes. They also have, here's the menu for coffees and things like that. And then more specialty things that they have. They also have all kinds of pastries in the morning.
Rotate.
Yeah, in the morning they're a little bit different. They're more like muffins, things like that. And in the evening they become more dessert style. They also have crepes too. And then coffee.
To the first pool. This is pool number 1.
So these cabanas are first come, first serve. We didn't come out of our room most days until like 9 or 10 o'clock, but by the time we got out here, every single one of them was full.
Yeah. Usually they're up first thing in the morning with them.
Our guy that checked us in told us that you need to be here at like 6:30 or 7 a.m. to reserve a cabana. It wasn't worth that to us. So.
You do have the main pool right here, and then you got your towels over there.
There's a
extra seating over there, and then the hot tub over there.
Let's go down to the beach. Okay, so now we've come to like the main beach area. If you look over here, there is a pool table and a ping pong table, and there's always vendors set up selling different things. This is Dino's.
No, Dino's Mariner. Mariner is on this side, Dino's is on that side. So the blue umbrellas will be the Mariner, the white are Dino's. You can get both of these to go though.
Right, so for Dino's,
it's mostly pizza.
Dino's is pizza, and they're open from 10:30 to 6:30, I believe. And then the Mariner is open from 11 to 5, I think. And then they're also open from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So they'll be your late night snack area. Travis and I haven't stayed up that late to even figure out what, what that menu looks like. So everything is on the app though.
Yep.
And then they have basketball courts here. And then on the other side of those 3 buildings over there is
the main beach where they have events.
Yeah, and they also have vendors set up over there, and there's also a shuffleboard and a volleyball court. Continue this way.
And this is bar number 2. This is your beachside bar.
That's your beach bar. When you order food from Mariner or Dino's, you're gonna come up to this window, just tell them what you want, and then like for us today, we were at the beach, they just said come back in 20 minutes to get your food. So, these are sailboats. These are included in your stay. Travis and I actually did it today. All you gotta do is on the left side of this building right here, there was 3 gentlemen set up with a table. All you do is just walk up to them and say, hey, I want to sail. And they'll ask if you need a captain. We needed a captain. We don't know what we're doing with sailing. So they just got us set up, and then we were pretty much ready to go right away. It is first come, first serve. So.
It is first, and they will have the boats and everything set up right here, and they'll take you out and everything like that.
Yep, they take you down.
They will ask you if you can swim, and they will require you wear a life jacket.
Yep.
And they will be set up right over there. They also have kayaks, paddle boards, and different.
Those are all free. Anything that's motorized is not free. So like jet skis, there's catamaran rides, there's sailboats, things like
there's,
that.
Yeah, glass bottom boats for viewing the reef and everything like that.
Those are not included. Travis, zoom in on those like yellow things out there. Those are like floats, kind of. So they're like a mesh bottom.
You're gonna have to speak up.
They're like a mesh bottom, and you can just sit in them and relax when you're in the ocean. If you forget to bring a float, I would recommend bringing a float. We did not, but if you don't bring a float, that's a good option. They're anchored down, so they don't go anywhere. Alright, so these are the cabanas, if you will.
Some will have the Butler Elite stuff on them, so it's reserved for specific people, rooms.
We we were pretty much under the assumption that almost all of the covered umbrellas beachfront were reserved. Also, just look at this gorgeous view. Woo.
It's about like this every night.
Every single night.
And it does get dark quickly.
Yeah.
But if you don't get one of these, there are other seating options under the shade. Because if you're like us, we burn like a little potato chip.
Yep. For those of you that may want to take sunset photos, if you care about that, I would recommend getting out here no later than 5:30 because the sun goes down very quickly.
And the lighting is very bad
and
otherwise.
The lighting is pretty dark with the sun. It's gorgeous background, but the lighting on your face is pretty dark. So, now these cabanas straight ahead that are right on the water, you can rent those for $150, I believe, for the day, and that does include butler service.
But it is first come, first serve
Right.
on the renting.
Yes.
We have not checked into that fully, but
See, all these chairs are open.
there is lots and lots of seating options. There was never full seating, except for more of the shaded stuff. But it's a closer view on the There are several weddings going on this weekend. We saw one earlier. There's another one apparently going on over on this side. Big tabletop chess. These are some different housing options here too. Here. This side of the resort, you can rent these. Yeah. This was one up.
Some of them have butler service, some of them do not. There's 25 different room categories at this resort, so there's a huge array of options. Some up do look nice.
Didn't they have the? I'm not sure what the yellow house is. It's more of a.
Some kind of presidential thing.
Yeah, it's larger. I'm not sure what it is.
Alright, so here we have the Red Lane Spa. You want to follow me this way? All different kinds of spa services that you might be interested in. Travis and I actually had a couples massage here that was really nice and quiet. You want to keep going back this way. I can take you back around here. So there is a pool back here. Oh, the gym's back here. Let's go check the gym out. You go through this door straight ahead. That's where Travis and I had our couples massages back here.
And there is a ladies and men's steam, sauna, restrooms, all that good stuff.
Like that might be right.
That's the steam right there.
Right.
I want to say you're correct. Yep, that is the sauna. And that's the men's steam, the ladies.
This is absolutely irrelevant to us. We don't work out on vacation.
But it is very nice.
This is the gym. Looks pretty big. several machine varieties, things that you may want.
Free weights, lots of.
And a scale. Who the heck wants to step on a scale? Okay, on to the next place. Alright, so these are, looks like more Sandals style sweets maybe. They're a little more private than the other ones are. They have a lot of shrubbery and stuff to kind of give you some more privacy.
Got lounge chairs, everything right there. Very private pool.
And my assumption would be you can only get in these pools if
You're staying in the
these suites.
yeah. I say we didn't even discover this until what, day 2?
Yeah. Okay. And this is the second pool that is public to anyone that stays on the resort.
This goes all the way around to the first ever Sandals swim up bar. You got plastic restroom, you got men's, you got ladies. This is the more popular pool area.
And this is the swim up bar. And there's also a piano in there. Around 10 o'clock every other evening, I believe, there is a guy that comes and plays the piano, kind of like a piano bar. So.
And you got your hot tub right there overlooking everything. And out there you got Latitudes, that's the ocean pier bar, over ocean bar, everything like that. Typically this is a more populated area. There's a wedding going on the other side right now. Right here's your piano bar, chairs and everything like that. That is your jerk shack. Very good if you want to try some jerk. Chicken, pork, all that good stuff. It's very good.
There is lots of weddings going on this weekend, so I don't want to venture down that way and get kicked out, but that is a wedding chapel that Sandals has for this location. It's a glass bottom chapel. It's absolutely beautiful. Fun fact, there's the airport. Now I do want to mention about the airplanes. They, between the hours of anywhere between 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. It varies.
So if you're very like sleeper, then
yeah,
it is
never
very.
woke us up. I tend to be a lighter sleeper, but I do have a sound machine and a fan that I sleep with at night. So again, just depends on how heavy you sleep. Something to keep in mind. Closeness to the airport is 5 minutes from the airport, which is fantastic. However, you will hear that multiple times a day, probably 10 to 15 times a day. There are planes taking off. So
And if you have enough drinks, you won't hear it at all. If you have a larger group, this is perfect for coming in, lounging in the evening or during the day. Yeah, they have the lounge. reference, that's the swim up. That over there, if you can see it, I'll try and zoom in, is Tokyo Joe. So you can see just about how, this is about the edge of the resort. You can see that's about where it starts. So see that right over there, that is Tokyo. So that's the main hotel. Right here.
Yeah, it would be.
That would be super. No, I'm not paying for another one. I'm not paying for another one. I did and I will, and I'm doing it. I ain't doing it again. I'm done. That is a little freaky to step on, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that's a little scary.
I want to get a picture of me out here. So this is Soy's. It's a sushi place. They're only open for dinner. As unfortunate as Travis would like to say, because Travis loves sushi.
It was amazing.
I actually tried a few pieces of sushi that were pretty good. Shamar was our server at Soy's.
He's the very best server we've had so far.
Yeah, he was our favorite server so far. I have to say, we have not been really impressed with the service here. We'll get back to that. Here's
Another
the
little
hot
private
tub.
hot tub.
Travis and I actually came by here the other night and we were pretty much by ourselves the whole time. It was very secluded.
It's very warm. They have cold showers for you to rinse off, get all the salt water off you, any lotions or anything like that, and you can hop right in. They have a little jacuzzi bubbler right there, and you got your towels right there. So, and then right around the corner is beaches. And you can know you're coming up on beaches by this Sandals and the macaws.
They are reservation only. You can make the reservation. Travis made it beforehand for us, but I believe you can also do it once you get here. On the app for the restaurants, it says that Cucina is a breakfast place as well. However, when we were here, April 2025, this was where the breakfast was served for the Cucina menu. Don't know what the case would be if you would come visit, but that's where it was for us. We ate there last night, and I thought it was pretty good. I was happy with it.
Very popular.
There's also another bar back here too.
Yeah, while you're waiting for your reservation, They'll tell you, take your name, take your room number, and then you'll go take a seat at the bar, order what you want, and then when they're ready for you, they'll come and get you by your room number.
Yep. Everything is done by your room number. Welcome to room number 606. Come on in. So first thing I want to talk about is right here. So it took us a couple of days to figure this out. This is like your sign that will go on your door for do not disturb. So if you push privacy, if Travis will show us what it looks like on the outside.
Kind of hard to see right now,
but it's red. This little ring lights up red. And then if you're ready for service, it lights up green. And then you can just turn everything off and they just know that you're just good to go. Okay? Come on in. First off is going to be the bathroom. We loved the bathroom. Very nice, big, open shower with the bench. I'm going to step in here. There's a rain head shower style, and then there's a regular shower head. It's dual control. So if you want it colder and your husband wants it hotter or vice versa, you have the option to do that. And then it's also got two sinks, or one big sink, but two faucets, a makeup mirror, tissues, all of your toiletries are there. And then this is a drawer here, and this is a drawer here. Comes with a hair dryer as well, and then towels and stuff go underneath there. One thing to mention also in the shower, these two windows here are open. So it's used for ventilation, but it can have a tendency.
It's just a screen.
Yep. So it can have a tendency to get a little warm in here, just a fair warning.
To keep your room clear,
Full body mirror.
Usually you have to keep this door closed.
We kept this door closed 85% of the time. If we were not in the bathroom, the door was closed. Right this way. Sadly, we are going home today, so all of our stuff is packed up. So right in here to the right, you have your mini bar with anything that you want as far as liquors are concerned. Coffee. Open up this little door here, and that is your fridge with beer, water, soda. The champagne was a gift to us for being on our honeymoon. We don't really drink champagne, but thank you anyway, Sandals. Next, we have the closet with your suitcase holder, lots of hangers, and a safe, and then also a laundry bag. One vanity, or not vanity, nightstand here, king size bed, 6 drawers with a little bit of storage underneath, TV's there, a little chair, and then a desk here, which I used as a nightstand, because there's only one nightstand, so you could do that. It has a drawer too. Then we take you to the balcony. You have a lovely soaking tub, which was super nice. One thing to also mention, you have curtains that you can pull across on both sides to give you some privacy. Your balcony with your soaking tub, 2 chairs and a table, and then you also have your drying rack there.
And what a view.
Yes, we had a beautiful view from our room here. The water in Jamaica is absolutely beautiful.
And we showed you this previously, the Mariner and Dino's and everything like that, the bar, the stew fish. And then you've got your vendors and everything like that set up over here.
Yeah.
Then you've got your volleyball court that's not set up right now, and shuffleboards farther down. But yeah.
Well, that completes our room tour for Jamaica. We will catch you guys back in the States to give you a little bit more of a just questions and answer chat about what we thought about the resort and all those kinds of things. But yeah, for now, that completes our room tour. See you back in the US.